guys, welcome back to the channel. Before the Odds podcast, Pick 5 Johnny with you again, and we are going into another profile. That's right, we are talking about the girl who beats up on the boys, none other than Caravel. This horse has been doing it since last year, really since she started. But these last 11 races, she's won 8 out of her last 11 races, including the last 5 in a row. She is running lights out right now. And she did something in the last race that we're going to talk about that she hadn't really done. And that was she sat just off the pace and then made her run. Usually she's got to go to the front and then hope she doesn't get run down. This time she sat just off the pace because she had to. If not, she was way too wide to clear everybody and go in the front. It would have taken too much energy, and the jockey did one heck of a job on her to rate her just off the leader. She finished strong and won the race. I was there in person. She looked phenomenal. Of course, like always, Pick 5 Johnny, we're going to look at the replay of the Grade 1 Jaipur, the Win in Your In Breeders' Cup Sprint race. Let's take a look at this replay, and we're going to catch it just on the turn. So it'll be a little bit longer this time. I want you to see her rate a little bit and how she finishes strong and nobody is catching her. Let's check it out. And here she is. You see her just sitting off the pace with the garnet silks, getting ready to pounce on the leader. Nothing better. And here she comes as they get around the turn. She accelerates. Had a great trip, but she creates that with her speed right off the bat. Boom. You think Casa Cree's going to come and get her, who is a really good horse. She continues to fight on. Her confidence builds through the stretch, continuing to fight on, continuing to fight on. Casa Creed knows he can't get her. He gives up. And now you've got Big Invasion, another really good horse. He's not going to get her either. And when you were there, it looks like Big Invasion's closing. But when I was there in person, nobody was catching her. She is amazing. Now, that being said, we have a long season till the Breeders' Cup Sprint. So let's break it down and talk about last year compared to this year. All right. So here's a graphic that I pulled up. Last year, she started in March. So she started a month later this year in the Shakertown against the boys and got the victory over at Keeneland. She then did the Unbridled Sydney, where she went against the girls and smoked them and ran one of her best races. Then to me, her best race she's run in the last 2 years, other than the Breeders' Cup Sprint last year, the Jaipur, which I saw in person, she rated just off the pace and finished strong. Some of the connections are talking she might go to the Queen Jubilee Stakes. I'm worried about this. This is overseas. She's never, if you look at the last 2 years, and that's as far back as I went, she's never gone and run again in 2 weeks because the Queen Jubilee Stakes is going to be on, I think it's June 23rd or 24th. So that would only be 2 weeks between this last race and that one. I don't know if the connections are going to do that or if she's going to go to the Caress like she did last year and kind of bummed out, got 9th. And I think that's why she was such good odds on Breeders' Day, way too good of odds. But I think she might go to the Caress, and then you see her just month to month. I think they're going to take the same approach. Now, they might take a shot over there because it is very prestigious and it's a big money race, and she's running really, really well. So don't be surprised if you see Caravel overseas in Ascot for the Queen Jubilee Stakes. And that is your profile for Caravel. All right, keep an eye on this mare. She is running lights out. Even if you can't bet her, 2 to 5, 1 to 5, watch her races. She is awesome. The way she runs, the way she accelerates in the stretch, she is a horse you need to get to know if you don't know her. And if you already do, keep her on your radar because she's already winning your in Breeders' Cup ready. And I think she might get it again this year, no matter who she's going against. She's got the confidence and she's got the connections. I'm excited to see the rest of her season and how well she can do. Maybe she can go undefeated. Who knows? But we'll see. All right, and that is it for the profile, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Any profiles you might want to see or hear about, go ahead, put it in the comments. If you like the profile, put it in the comments. Either way, I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thank you for the love. We out.